Thank you for staying with us. Thursday was Independence Day, and actually, we are going to look at our national symbols. What does that mean? If you watch Sunrise regularly, you will recall that we spoke about these things before. We spoke about the national flag, we spoke about the coat of arms, and those are all parts of our national symbols. But it's more apt at this time for us to focus on those symbols. The national symbol of any nation is an artistic and natural or human representation of its identity, and it is intended to unite its people. Thomas Emmanuel is with us this morning. He's a landscape planner. Good morning.
Good morning, Ma.
Thank you for joining us.
You're welcome.
Now, let us begin by you telling us what the significance is of national symbols of a nation.
Okay. The national symbol of a country, say the coat of arms of Nigeria or the flag, is an emblem. It is a symbol of state power and authority. I would say like in traditional times, when you have a symbol that represents the king, wherever the symbol is, the staff of the king, it is the king that is there. Wherever this coat of arms is shown, there's supposed to be some sort of reverence, national reverence, that it has to do with the authority of the state.
Mm-hmm. Can you say the same way that you talk about the mace in the house?
The same way you talk about the mace in the house, yes.
Okay. Now, I see you've come along with a plant.
Yes.
Now, what exactly is that?
Okay.
And how does that relate to
what we're talking about?
Symbol? Yeah.
Okay, this is Costa Spectabilis. This is Nigeria's national plant, and the flowers are depicted on the coat of arms. The flowers are supposed to be yellow, really bright orange.
Though it's a flowering plant.
It's a flowering plant. No flowers presently.
It's sitting down there looking like a cactus.
Yes, but not a cactus. Now, it's sitting down there, 3 or 4 leaves on the ground, flat on the ground. A flower comes out from the center. The flower is yellow, and it's beautiful. Spectabilis comes from spectacular. It's beautiful. Now, the Costa Spectabilis is what we call in botany the order Zingibaril. Zingibaril means gingers and bananas, and it means that it is part of a member of the order gingers and bananas.
Okay, I want to do something here because we're not seeing it too well. So let's see. So let's see. Tell us about this plant.
So, I learned about Costa Spectabilis in school, primary school.
Say that again, please.
I learned about
Costa
Spectabilis.
Spectabilis.
Costos. C-O-S-T-U-S. Spectabilis.
Spectabilis.
From spectacular, Spectabilis. B-I-L-I-S, that's what ends it. Spectabilis. I learned about it in primary school.
Okay.
It's in the curriculum. My social studies teacher was a Ghanaian, and he told me that the flowers were yellow. I learned it in primary school. 4, 5, and 6, it's in the curriculum to date. The only challenge is that today, you check the textbooks and you find out that in the textbooks, it shows that they say it is red. And in some textbooks, it says red and yellow. And the government, the federal government of Nigeria, has it presently as red in the coat of arms. And that is misleading because they taught us that the symbol, the flowers of the Costa Spectabilis, symbolizes Nigeria's beauty. And you cannot symbolize a country's beauty in the wrong color. Imagine if you have a church and you have a cross on the church and the cross was turned upside down. Does it still symbolize Christians? That's how it is.
You know, when you say what is currently and what was before, there are those who will tell you that things evolve. So, for instance, we know that the national flag and the coat of arms ordinance number 48 of 1960 and remain the symbol of authority. And on the coat of arms, the eagle, red in color, is said to symbolize strength, while the horses represent dignity. The 2 wavy hands, bands are silver in color on the shield, represent the rivers Niger and Benue. The shield is black and represent the good, fertile earth. But the flower, this, you say, which in the original text you say is what, yellow?
Okay.
bright orange. But now
Yeah.
in some of the coat of arms painted here and there,
Different.
it's different colors. Of what benefit? That's what we have. That's a picture there.
Yes,
That's
yellow.
so that's when it's flowered,
yes,
right?
that's the flower.
Yeah, but beyond the fact that it signifies Nigeria's beauty, what other significance? What else does this do? What's so unique about this plant?
Okay. Yesterday we had a climate strike in Lagos around Alausa, and it was repeated in Abuja, in Taraba, in Kenya, in Ghana. They celebrated with us, and it's about indigenous plants. Now, you may not know that mango, the pear, the avocado pear, are not indigenous plants. And so many plants you see around us are not indigenous plants. And indigenous plants are like indigenous people. They know the environment better. They work with the environment better. And they are supposed to be part of our history, our culture. And we are losing them. And what replaces them is plants that were brought into the country during the colonial period. Now, Coastal Spectabilis perfectly symbolizes indigenous plants because it is an indigenous plant growing all around the country before. Today, the Coastal Spectabilis, like many other indigenous plants, are threatened. You can hardly find it. It took me 11 years to find the Coastal Spectabilis.
11 years.
11 years, 2007, 2018. I also grow, presently, I have grown almost 10,000 of this plant. It's edible, and it can help with cataracts and many other things.
No, seriously.
Yes.
No,
This
no.
I wrote to the Royal Botanic Gardens, and they sent me a document, and that document proves it. But I got the information from Fulani medicine men. I go into the forest where they have wild animals. I interview medicine men, and they tell me what they do with plants. I've stocked about 28 different red indigenous plants. One of them is chapipaya. I have results, not medicinal. I'm not doing medicinal. I'm doing food products. I've given this food out to people who have asthma. 24 years of asthmatic problems cleared off. And it's just to show that we have so much in this country, and we're not focusing on what we have.
So you tell me that this is edible
Yes, I brought a sample.
and it can help with our eyesight.
Yes, it can.
Eaten.
I can eat it. People eat it. Nigerians are eating
That's
it
what
already.
I'm saying. So it's not that you squeeze it into your
No.
eye
You
or
can
you
eat
eat it.
You can eat it as salad. You can eat it as smoothie. I got a woman I met on Instagram. She made it into a stir fry.
Stir fry.
Yeah, it's nice. I have the videos.
So I can
It's
plant
online on
this. I can
Instagram.
plant this in my compound.
Yes, you can plant this in your
Is it
compound.
easy to grow?
Hold on. The Coastal Spectabilis is not a garden plant initially.
Okay.
And that's why you don't find it anywhere else.
It's in
Now,
the
if you
bush.
connect the coastal, yes, it's in the wild. If you
Okay.
connect the Coastal Spectabilis, it will, in less than 30 minutes an hour, you will begin to see signs that the Coastal Spectabilis will die. If you collect it in the wild and want to take it into a garden, 30 minutes, you'll start to see signs.
dear.
Now, I experienced this. When I collected the first 25 samples, I lost 23. Only 22 survived. I brought it from Jos down to Lagos, 23 died. And it pained me a lot because it cost me about 20,000 to go get that. And I had to go back again to get some other ones, and now I have so many. Now, but we have been able to acclimatize the Coastal Spectabilis. We've done it in Jos, we've done it in Lagos, we've done it in Delta State. We can
Where did you find it originally? In the forest, in the deep
yes, in the
forest.
forest in Jos, yes, in the wild. And now ours can grow. We can sell ours, and then you can grow it and regrow it, and like that. We've mastered it.
Okay.
Another thing is, one more thing is that the flowers, according to the books, which I have experienced in the wild, flowers between April and July. Between April and July. But my flowers, for my Coastal Spectabilis, they flower from March to September 18 this year. Last year, from March to August 16 last year. So we are bettering the chances of this plant day by day.
Okay.
Okay, so the producers
Yeah.
brought us some pieces of the flower, the Costa Spectabilis. I'm
tell me what it tastes.
not very adventurous with food, but I'm going to try this one.
Tell me what it tastes when you eat it. What do you think? Sorry.
I hear a crunchy sound.
Yeah, it tastes crunchy.
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember growing up. There's this it's like a tube or something that we used to go to the bush to pluck, and you peel it. It's like sugar cane, but it's not sugar. It's somewhat sour. Has a tinge. That's the word. So, and it's quite nice.
Quite nice. Now, many people say it tastes like a fruit, not a leaf.
Yeah,
like
it tastes
apple,
like
like apple,
Yeah,
like
but-
almond, something.
Right. So on that coat of arms, we have two white horses.
Yeah.
What do they symbolize?
Dignity, Nigeria's dignity. White horses, dignity. Some people say pride. Yes, but dignity.
White horses, dignity. This coat of arms, is it still being taught in schools and the meaning of it?
Yeah, the coat of arms. Okay, I'll tell you something. Presently, Nigeria uses, in authority, in power, Nigeria uses over 20 different coat of arms. And the coat of arms, as we were taught, is supposed to be consistent.
So how are we using 20 different coats?
Because if you go look at the governors, the logos behind the governors, the coat of arms behind the governors, you'll be seeing yellow horses. In some offices, you'll be seeing the blue river. The Y is blue, not...
No, some states have their own coat of arms. Am I not
No,
correct?
I'm not talking about state coat of arms. I'm talking about Nigerian coat of arms.
Yellow
We have
horses.
over 20 of them. Just go online, check online, you'll see them.
I'm
Yellow
online right
horses,
now.
Blue River. You can check my handles. You'll see them there. I always put them there. Blue rivers, red and yellow flowers, different kind of flowers. I've seen of recent. I saw. That's the first time I'm seeing an eagle. The eagle is not even red. It's not even red. Just check online. You see so many of them.
Now that you mentioned the eagle, the red
Okay,
eagle.
see.
It's supposed to be red.
What
see
does
that,
it?
see
Yeah.
that.
The eagle symbolizes Nigeria's strength. If you go
Okay.
online, you see so many of them. Brown horses, yellow horses, and it's in the textbook of our children. It's there. So they're learning something contrary to what should be, and it's supposed to be consistent.
Oh, see the yellow horses. Is that gold horses?
Different
maybe
kinds.
maybe they
Yeah.
are gold.
Oh dear.
But it's interesting.
And then under the horses, unity and faith.
Peace and progress. Okay, that's
and
another one.
progress.
That's another one. I've done my research to the point that I know that what the coat of arms was given to Nigeria in error. Not this one not this error we're talking about, not this red error. The coat of arms was given to Nigeria in error. In the fact that the flowers at the base of the coat of arms, when it was given to us as independence, had a yellow petal, inner petal, white outer petal, and a black dot. I know that because I wrote to the the College of Arms in the UK, and they responded. And that depiction does not depict the Costa Spectabilis. Costa Spectabilis does not have white outer petals.
Okay, sorry.
Purely yellow.
Sorry, let me just forgive me, but someone asked a question, wants to know the spelling of the word costas.
Costus. Spectabilis. Spectabilis.
Costus Spectabilis.
Yes.
Costas Spectabilis.
Spectabilis.
Okay, so you were saying that what we have, or what we had in
As
the...
independence was wrong, then somewhere along the line, and that one came with unity and faith. We learned that, I learned that in school also, that peace and progress was added as an aftermath of the Civil War. Peace and progress. Now, I have searched online, and I have never seen any document that says that the coat of arms was amended, a decree, say a military period. I haven't seen one. So if we see this decree, we may be able to tell maybe the additions, the difference we see today came from there. I asked children to draw the coat of arms, secondary and primary school children to draw the coat of arms, which you see on my hand also. And then you see children drawing red and yellow flowers together in the same coat of arms. Some drew yellow, some drew red. But what amazes me also is the badge at the base where the inscription is written. When it was given to Nigeria, it was a white badge. Today, it's a yellow badge. And it has to be consistent. And let me say something. It is not an artwork. It is not just an artwork. It's a policy statement. The meanings determine where Nigeria heads towards. And we can talk about that maybe some other time. The eagle, the strength, and the whole thing, it means beyond what we see. It's a policy statement. And it guides Nigeria through where Nigeria should be going to. And I can tell you that this government is doing something about it.
Yeah, Joe, why says you should speak a bit slowly. They can't hear you.
Okay.
Yes. Now,
Okay.
let's look at the flag. We have green, we have white, and we have green. And I think each strip is the same width.
Yes, the same.
It's supposed to be the same width.
same.
Okay. What does the green signify?
Cultural potential.
And the white?
Peace.
In the middle.
Peace.
Okay. So, a Greek, peace, a Greek.
That's what, yeah.
Right. Do you believe that that flag is still apt of the Nigeria of today?
The potential is there. Agricultural potential is there. It has been threatened. We're losing a lot of plants, yes. The peace, no. The peace, no. It's sad, but we can get it. We can get the peace.
Okay. First of all, Kimberwa says Nigeria's national symbols could be said to forge national unity, as can be seen in our football teams and athletics. Indeed.
There's more that unites us, Festus.
There's a lot more that unites us. There's a lot more that unites us than divides us.
Yes, indeed, indeed.
So, Emmanuel, what would you, you're going to talk to Nigerians, what would you be saying to them about the symbols?
She mentioned the flag, and also the flag has an issue. And the issue is that if you also look very well, you will find out that particularly governors, I've not seen the president do that. Particularly governors are putting the coat of arms, the wrong coat of arms with yellow horses usually, and sometimes white horses, inside the flag. And the Nigerian flag should not be amended, should not have anything added to it. Green, white, green only. There should be no coat of arms inside the Nigerian flag. And I'm hoping that with this Coastal Spectabilis project, it's beyond Coastal Spectabilis. The project is meant to draw attention to education, that we cannot teach children the wrong thing. When you people say, "Enya pura jale," a person who steals will lie. He will lie to cover up. And then eventually when you want to catch him, he could kill. It means that when you teach a young child something wrong, the consequences tomorrow will be grave. It could be something that we're looking at today and saying, how did we get here? We always answer the question, this is how we got here. Not paying attention to details. We lack maintenance culture. Those things look trivial, they look inconsequential, but they matter. They matter. One thing I told people that they will hear today when they watch me today is who made the Nigerian coat of arms.
Who?
Yeah. Online, you will see different things. You will see Akikumi, you will see one general, one reverend, but these are not the people who made the Nigerian coat of arms. Some Nigerians have been reaching out, like you asked me, are people listening? Yeah. Some Nigerians have been listening to me, and they did some extra work I couldn't do. And I learned that it is Messrs. Beverly Peak Associated. That was a former name. But today they now bear Beverly Peak and Associates. It's an art and collection shop in the UK. And they made the coat of arms.
Thomas Emmanuel, you say you're a landscape planner?
Yeah, landscape planner.
I see some history there. You should be a historian. Thank you very much for coming to talk to us about our national symbols.
Thank you very much,
especially at this time
much,
of us celebrating our Diamond Jubilee as Nigeria. Thank you very much for coming.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Sunrise will return in just a moment with the home stretch, the part that my partner loves. See you in just a moment.